Given the fact that they've gotten this far,
we have seen pearls.
It's been like 3 or 4.
Lack of confidence shrouding this team.
Yeah, there's been a gap.
Absolutely. Yeah. But I think Xset showed that they definitely can play with the top
Cam
dogs
got it.
in EMEA. They beat FPX to get here.
They did. It was all really heavily off the backs of Cryo and Zekin. You already got Cryo in an aggressive spot, but the Prowler's going to give him away.
Great patience from Fnatic so far.
Yeah.
Just to clear him out. But the follow-up here, they've got 3 players to receive this hit. It's going to be the same type of thing that Fnatic was trying to do in their opening game.
5B.
Yeah, same wall goes
Oh my god, he got scanned so much.
So many times.
Decapitates him to start off the round. How much more can he find? Both are on their trade. Zekin on the trying to find it. No, Durka.
Classic failed him.
Him up. The spike gets planted. As Cryo dances around, waiting for reinforcements, waiting for help. It's numbers advantage in favor of Fnatic. Mystic, who is an absolute demon.
Damn, what a flash.
Way too many targets to deal with. Durka not
No
able
good,
to land
though.
the shot either.
Is it punted for them? Yeah, kind of, right?
Goes through a 1v1.
Oh my god, Cryo's nasty. Jesus.
Cryo's going to win it.
Cryo? Is it Cryo's turn
A
to
shot
shine?
from Cryo to
Sorry.
topsy-turvy. I mean,
Quick refresh.
right into the back of sight, you had both of the dive players, Zekin and Alphayer.
Yeah.
Not getting too much. Obviously, Alphayer falling to Zekin.
Damn, Cryo?
He didn't just fall.
What was that? Sorry.
And it's important to see Xset start
That's the
off
dude
and
you
be able
guys
to
think's
shut that
winning.
down because that is the play that they're going
Oh,
to be using to get into this B site over and over.
I would like to see Xset win.
Mentioned the
You know, I'm
dynamics
just
too of
gonna.
Cryo and Zekin, both young guns on the side
Hold
of
on,
Xset.
I don't know actually.
And it's mainly been Cryo.
Let's take a look at the
but
maps quick. Oh,
for
it's right
this
there
Xset
actually.
shift
Pearl
to go
fracture
well,
is.
to navigate safe waters, they
Fuck
have
it,
to be
Xset
at the top
2-0.
of the leaderboard.
I'm down for that.
And he is going to be alone over here against the eco of Fnatic.
I don't know. I kind of got sucked into Alpha Hair's story about him being from
Cryo
Turkey
swings
there.
out, he's rewarded.
Like home crowd advantage.
Shot onto Durka, still
Yeah.
holding onto that bar.
Like he said, his
Well,
family's there and
same
stuff.
range of his
Like, I don't
rendezvous. He
know.
gets a no-scope on
I
Boaster
feel
and then
kinda
gets
bad
away.
now.
I grabbed 2, almost able to peek over top at Alphayer.
Oh, but the Buns betrayed him. Alfear creeping his way forward. I don't think Cryo knows he's lost that much space. He's gone that far up.
And really good of Aaron here to be refreshing these stars for Cryo to play.
As if no one else has a family. No, but I get what he's
Also,
saying.
look, Zekin's all the way up. Very close to flanking inside of Bar.
And you see Mystic waiting for it on the bottom of your minimap. Spike hasn't really made its way out very far at all.
I mean, they've took full control of the A side.
And I mean, Def is far up. You mentioned Zekin was far up. That crossfire is going to be brutal, but it may not matter.
Come on.
Yeah, Def cleans it up just in the nick of time, but not without Zekin falling. Xset up 2-0.
All right, I'm outside now. Did I miss anything? Why do I feel like this guy actually went outside with his phone?
5-0 for him so far.
Type that. I love that. I love that, Jellyfish.
Fnatic with
I
the
love
same
that for you.
approach twice in a row as well. You saw them vary quite a lot, actually.
Now go find the closest grass and touch it.
But a lot of time it was
Had it
focused on these
5 times.
full-site executes.
Then
I would
after,
definitely like to see them
make sure you stay outside for 28 more
for a lot
minutes,
more splits
and then go home.
control based
Maybe
off
get
the
yourself like
default
a
do-run almost
iced coffee
exclusively.
or some boba, some booba tea.
Prowler and give Alfear some space to work with. Relay Bolt second, just on the other side. They're actually here by committee. You have 3 members of Xset playing an art right now. It looks like they want to swing. Oh, and Xset.
Noob teams go for Pearl. EU Copium.
Remember, this is a bonus too.
Yeah. 3 Spectres on the board and a Ghost for BCJ even. Already taken down 2 rifles. Cryo! Another sick angle for him. And they've got full advantage now.
I mean, that Marshal's been so fruitful for him already.
How's NA so fucking good?
I don't know.
Definitely not the start Fnatic.
I literally don't. Like, have you seen our ranked games?
And you already see Xset.
Wait, so
coming out with
that's
the
why?
same sort of fire that they
Oh,
came out
you're
with
saying our rank games are shit. Okay.
with FPX
Yeah.
on this map. Not scared to play these EMEA teams on the map. And the EMEA has struggled on Pearl so far. Fnatic included.
I mean, to be fair, these guys that are making it deeper in the event are barely playing ranked.
It's been tough trading over on Pearl as you were just
Well, I don't think you can, right?
Well, like leading up to the event.
Not a lot of time.
Don't lose your mind.
Yeah.
Best case scenario here, what, you keep rifles, maybe get the spike down.
Oh, Zekin got #1. Oh yeah, last act. But that was like weeks before the event, no?
No, yeah, they're just keeping rifles.
Yeah.
No, the exception is duelist. The exception is if you're a duelist.
Early.
I don't know, whatever, dude.
Where they're just trading utility in mid. went so favorably for Xset. It looked like Alpha was very sheepish and they didn't have an escape.
You played ranked in EU too?
Yeah,
Alright, I got nothing.
There really was just commit. There was no escape strategy. But with money on the mind, Fnatic keep those 2 rifles, bring them into the next round.
Yeah, and it makes you wonder, have they ever even run up against that sort of re-pressure by Xset? Obviously set up with the traplet.
Yeah.
Seeing the replay, the Prowler coming out, second sliding too. Just super solid idea on the bonus. And that's 3-0 right now.
3-0 full steam ahead, but again, we have to mention
This might be like Xset's whole map now. Like everyone has to veto it versus them. Who knows? I mean, very early to say that, but it's very, very early.
I wonder if you crouch close to that rail, would you dodge that Prowler?
Apparently, there's only certain characters that can do it.
So you can take a lot more
Dodging
time
the
on
Prowler,
angle if you
I
want
mean.
to.
Yeah, like crouching under and dodging it.
Oh, really?
Wait, oh, yeah. If it goes in, then it's gonna get you no matter what. But like from the distance, there's models that don't get shown over. I'm pretty sure.
I see. That's so weird.
Or not even getting shown by the Prowler, but they can't see you like as well unless they check. I'm pretty sure. That's what I heard. You can talk there.
To deter them. Just that smoke
Right, I think
up.
it was Chamber.
And obviously,
No, who was
right
it?
that they still
I don't
have,
know.
They don't want to necessarily overcommit to anything.
The head models are different. Like Sage goes there, her ponytail's sticking out. Jack goes there, definitely sticking out.
And the rifles are now starting to rotate over towards B for Fnatic, so they should be able to fight back with a little bit of an extra punch.
All agents without ponytails.
They still have this wall. The fast lane for Alpha here, so they can still do that dive play. Xset are going to have to play retake here, for sure.
Characters don't matter for Prowlers, but...
Playing so far off, but you're right, all of Fnatic
There was that. Fuck, I lost it.
Here in this round, yeah, they're going to get back
I lost
sight.
it.
Also, one difference is Alphair had not been able to get back sight, but this time he has, and he's swinging around Cryo weak. Alphair on the prowl, on the hunt.
That's a good push.
Actually,
Yeah.
Death who falls first, and of course the crowd erupts.
Not enough,
and then
though, is it?
silences as soon as
No.
Alpha falls.
Not for them? No, it's not.
Numbers once again
At all.
in favor of Xset. Zekin with the ult.
What's the
Cryo
plan
too.
here?
Right now, I think you're got to be waiting for
Hope for the best.
this
Whoa,
fast
what
lane.
did- what?
He used Motto, really.
EU post plan? What is this? The new one?
Oh no!
He's just going to hold it the entire way.
It's just a full stick. What a blunder for Fnatic. You already actually saw Mystic falling all the way back, so they knew the situation was happening.
Okay, that...
But Alpha overcommitting.
Listen,
there.
you're
We
a
saw
sub,
that
but
a
you
lot
went too
against
far with that
100.
one, man. The whole, like, memeing about shootings IRL, no, don't do it. That's not funny. There's a line to every joke.
Ultimately, Xset is now up 4-0.
Oh, no. Oh, I thought he was going to get like in 4K. Fist bumps, guys. Anyone? Please?
Back up on the guns for Fnatic. And it's a lot more presence. Look, this is the same type of thing, but much slower that they were
If you listen
trying to do
closely,
on
you can
that
hear a
game's
pen drop
bonus
in the
for
crowd.
And no resistance from Xset. Remember, they had 3 in art last time. Fnatic tried hitting this.
Cryo wants to not show that it's him right there, but ultimately has to fall all the way back. He had a big opportunity to find some kills.
Pen, whatever, dude, same shit.
Gets the kill onto Alpha. And I want to say he was flashed.
Oh,
Flashed
imagine.
again.
It's close.
He was shaking,
Another one.
but he ultimately falls. Cryo holding the angle with the tour de force. About to get challenged, he does, and Mystic falls. Now the knife falls, swing back out as Cryo gets
Cryo's on
second.
the server, dude.
The hold causing so
10-0.
many problems on Fnatic right now.
I mean, I don't want to say it's GG
Most
yet,
of
but I
Enzo
mean,
once again left in
jeez.
tatters.
Starting to look it,
Entry
right?
strategy right now
They might be the best pro team in the world.
Falling
Like,
completely
I mean,
flat.
EU's just not that good
Slamming their
anymore.
heads into a
they
brick
just
wall.
don't know. They just.
What do you mean? What do you mean anymore?
Important to keep these
I don't
guns
know,
up.
they had like
You saw how
one
they actually
run
had
or
a chance
something
last
like a
round.
year ago or something.
Because of those, yeah.
Because they saved the round.
But calling
They got
European
bonus.
subhumans is
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah,
Wait, what? When?
The last champions.
When
was
did I
actually-
say that?
It's only a 2v2.
Yeah, Boaster's just so weak. And Enzo has historically been very good for Fnatic, but has had a relatively quiet tournament thus far. But he is the healthy one. He is the one that can dance with the remaining members of Xset and perhaps live to
I
tell
think
the
about
tale.
chat.
Second with the ult, the dash right into his lap. And again, he was the healthy one. Can Boaster do this? Oh, he spotted one player. Oh, they were just on the other side. Cryo still there. Hasn't taken a lick of damage now.
Wait, what is the wall for?
Surely he heard him tap it, right? Surely he heard him tap it. Cryo on the swing plays it masterfully.
The wall didn't. I don't know.
5-0 start for Xset.
I try.
And the 1v1s are just falling for them.
It was too hard with the low
Over and
HP.
over now.
Nice try, Kappa.
Yeah, that was a hard one.
And this all started. Fnatic's gonna call a timeout. This all
Garrett,
started
you're
because
fucking nice
Cryo
sometimes.
swapped over.
Man, like,
Talk some shit, dude.
no, I've been talking shit.
Talk more shit, man.
What the fuck is Fnatic even doing?
He has 5
there?
HP.
Holy shit.
Cryo won that out with the Spectre.
Can't talk
so
shit to
well
Boaster,
played.
y'all. It's fucking
Boaster had
too
no choice
likable.
but to face to challenge and see if the bluff was a real one or kind of what was going on, and very well played. You hear the crowd trying to will Fnatic back into this one as they're the ones who call the timeout.
Pride is free.
Some hope, perhaps find some catalyst.
Up here is our
amongst the
pride.
masses,
Nice.
because it's otherwise been dire.
So many alpha signs.
What kind of wall would you do in a 1v1 though? Would you do maybe you do a wall that's like vertical, like with you, and with the bomb, so that you could go to the left of it and then the right of it? You know what I'm saying?
I don't think you wall at all there. I don't think
You
it, like,
probably
helps in
don't,
any-
but like if you were to wall,
become a champion.
that seems pretty decent.
They
You
caught
just read it
that.
Like you're in the middle and you're going left and right, and you're just taking an aim duel. If you were to wall.
Maybe you wall like closer and then you like run up and just sprint through the wall and hope you get lucky.
And talk to him
Like
a little
wall
bit before
closer
the
to
game
you.
started. Outside of
Or
the
yeah,
ring,
maybe
you're
you
not
do like
really
maybe you do like a line so that
And
you
that's
can
really
get to
important.
map or further,
because you could easily
and then you
get
run
hit.
through
Yeah,
the backside of
yeah,
it or
that's what
something.
I'm
You stick your
thinking,
knife
yeah.
out or something.
Not the
Yeah,
greatest
that would
start
work.
Yeah, that's like the only chance, but
Yeah.
like you because you run through like a
Add up the
random
amount of
angle on
pressure that
it.
he's been under
Yeah.
So tough.
leading into this match. It surely hinders him.
The weight of a country on the shoulders of a young kid who's currently donning a 1-in-5 stat
Maybe
line.
throw your
Yeah, it's
throw your
tough
pistol
when
in the
your
front of the
job
wall
is-
and
is
pop out the
neon is to go.
back.
Right, like,
To int.
right, exactly.
Something like that.
I think honestly, fuck the wall and just take
It's a
the
heavyweight
ABS
Yeah.
duel.
Either way, he's
Right?
got classic gear. He's got
But
his
like in
ultimate to
theory,
work
if we had to wall.
with. And Xset with
Oh, in
full
theory, if we did
momentum.
wall, I
In theory,
see.
if you had to wall, yeah,
Last
what would
time
you
they hit
do?
this beside was they were able to use
Yeah,
the
I think
Trailblazer to
what you
get
said about
Alfie
the
all way into
backside.
back of sight rather
Yeah.
than just dashing in. But they've already used it now.
Well, they had to try to clear Cryo.
Or
out. He
wall
still
up
hasn't
and
moved.
just wait a long time. I don't fucking.
And that was
actually, I
because
don't know.
Xset did a great job actually getting a
And he
smoke
just
up
sticks
there.
it.
Gonna try to swing off of this. You got to be careful. Durka has the tour de force.
Head to head.
Cryo holding one angle, Durka holding the other.
Bait. This fight means so much. That might.
And they're so patient there from Def, not to swing off of that, to try to help.
And look, he's
This is
set
a good
up
counter
already
to the
for
neon.
this dive.
That's great
He's
because
got
he
the nade
always
ready.
just runs in there with the wall.
Fnatic have to throw something else at him right now. Into the overdrive for Alfie.
I love that. I love that.
Grenade, and Alfir
Never mind.
dashes right into it, and gets a kill with the ult. Upgrades a weapon too.
I mean, I thought it was a good counter though. Fuck.
No, I thought it- yeah, it's
Drops
good.
closer, Spike still not planted.
You got
Oh, Zach tried
fucked,
making
Big
a
bro.
combo with a suck or something. Like I don't know.
Space to work with.
Yeah, or he just doesn't
Prowler
face
not going
it.
to reach Alpha as he still
Like he gets on the
Don't
wall,
chal-
but he was
don't
blind though.
challenge it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was blind as
finds
fuck.
a backside.
It looked like it was good in
Some smoke
theory.
to work with. Cryo still holding the Apex at patient as they mull over their approach. How do they find space? How do they move forward? You move forward right into Alpha. Aaron left in this 1v3 on the tap, the challenge, the dare to swing, and Fnatic gladly answer the call.
A strong round and a response finally from Fnatic. Even though things were going great for Xset in the early round. Look at this dive from Alfir. He just goes right through the nade that Def prepared for him. And it's almost irrelevant. The crowd getting behind Fnatic right now, certainly giving them energy.
That's also like a perfectly good indicator of what we were talking about, where Alfir's job is just to go. It doesn't matter if there's a nade at your feet. Your job is to go in and get a kill, and he delivers for Fnatic in that round.
And Xset just waited to set up Cryo here on this angle. It's going to be the head-to-head again.
He's gone further up than he has before.
Trailblazer out. He's going to swing with
And he
Wow.
lands a shot through the smoke.
Cryo with the win over Durka.
Holy fuck. The
He is
smoke actually
certainly
helped
stepping
him.
up. Fnatic has to find an answer for this guy immediately.
The thing is, Paul, I think every team that goes up against Xset knows it. That's not a surprise. You have
it's
to
so
deal
good
with
for
Cryo,
Xset. So good.
when you know what's coming and you still get hit in the mouth, what do? Alpha holding
It's time to start default breaking that trip. Fnatic.
Spike still all
Might
the
be
way
time.
back. Right by Fnatic's
Yeah.
spawn. And at this point here, Fnatic have some money, but not a lot.
Yeah, they've been ripped apart.
Yeah.
And Alpha Air's already picked up the op, so that's an indication.
Cryo's
40
Behold
seconds
has been
left.
like so
Cryo
good
might
though.
peek into that might
Like
open
getting
up the
one and
round.
living every
A
time.
little froggy, perhaps. Cryo on the crouch. It's like watching a game of chicken, you know? Who's going to peek first?
30
Where
seconds
they don't know they're there.
Yeah. Which really just kind of removes the chicken element from the game.
Yeah, that's terrifying. Pitch black.
We'll see how much longer this
Come on, they have to fight. Come on, man.
Just save.
Do it for the people. Do it for the crowd.
Cryo's going to swing after
10
time ends.
seconds
Watch.
left.
5 seconds left in the round. Again,
The patience, bro.
Up. Cryo.
Do it.
Nothing.
Wow.
Evil Kermit, do it. Peek it. You know you want to.
Young Buck.
So many rounds where Fnatic, I mean, they lose
Damn.
the advantage immediately. They get slapped back immediately.
Need a drop.
And they have to decide early to save. That's what, 3
It's a
rounds
big
now?
kill.
Yeah, I think so.
It's ridiculous. 2
Enemy
guns,
down.
they should be able to get some in this. Definitely have the firepower still to compete. Not getting fully reset, but a lot of light armor bot.
Paul, Cryo's 13-1.
Yeah. Like I said, they have to find a solution to him. And Xset's doing a great job moving him around the map. Look, he's going to peek Art this time.
I mean, do you find a solution for Cryo, or do you just try to mitigate the damage?
What a good haunt there. They just cleared out all of middle. And they already started rotating preemptively towards A with the non-information. And that was actually the right read, even though they don't really have much over towards B. I think they're realizing Fnatic is going to have to stop doing what they're doing up at the top of B lane.
I wonder if they fully commit to a flank or just check mid and then rotate back. It seems like they want to creep forward.
Wow, they're relying fully on that trademark over at B. With no
Guys, don't be
information.
fucking weird, dude.
The call from Def here is marvelous.
The way
One
Xset's
point
playing
away
this is
from
so
Adam's ult
good.
online. Aaron and BCJ.
Yeah, they've got the right read.
They've been doing so much damage at B that they're scared. They place that trip, they don't even play it. They stack the other side of the map. They will never know that trip's there because they're too scared because they've lost it every time. This is so good.
It's also them banking on them not really going B and playing heavier towards A, which is also the right read.
Yeah. It's just a smart fucking play.
Cryo holds the angle, holds the challenge.
Oh no, take the up back out. Okay, or that.
There's no entry. There's just no entry.
Who's gonna take the
They're still
side?
stuck behind the main choke point here at A. There's no
15
entry.
seconds.
How do you
Save?
know when your
Fuck
go
it.
button is gone?
And the fucking
Oh, the
suppress
knife
went off.
Exploded.
Second.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Trust his teammates to hold the line at
How did
least
they
for
cross? It's another
Sorry,
round.
Brazil.
The same situation. Fnatic out of time. And out of players. I mean, wow.
They're getting smoked. They are getting smoked.
Xset
Maybe
are
home crowd is a
destroying
disadvantage in Valorant.
them. And again, the read from Def, so good. They made a call to stack B almost instantly at the beginning of this round. And then Cryo as well to hold his nerve and stay there while the execute was happening over through that choke
I almost
point.
think the silence is
take
bad.
the
It's
2v1.
unnerving for like both teams a little bit. Like I don't know.
It's what?
Like they
I mean,
kind
these
of
guys
need to
think
cheer
this is
even
way
though
too
they're
easy right
down.
now.
Yeah.
They need to try to. They need
to
to
help them, right?
Yeah.
For as much as the crowd erupted when Fnatic came out, right now, other than the
You
sounds
gotta
of the
like
game
remember that the
commentators,
crowd's
could
there.
hear
You
a
might
pin drop.
forget. Dude, they just need to start screaming.
You
Yeah.
have to start a
Fucking
chant.
like scream when fucking Xset wins too. Fucking they'll remember that they're there. Just a general.
Back to the same old. I mean, they're even running out of ideas here. And Poster's
What
leading
the
charge.
fuck?
Ooh.
Different idea.
I can't believe he got out.
Zekin tried getting something done there. Gets tagged up.
Bogdan. Goes on.
Oh,
Goes
wow.
actually to the lower
Bogdan's
HP.
law.
Excuse me, yeah, right.
Cryo gives it up.
Little sleight of hand, juke me out. Dirk a second longer and he would have had that angle. Death using the ult. Once again.
Oh, that wasn't short. It was short. That could have been a sick flash.
Alpha, knock shot buzzing right by his head. Still patient. You see how meticulously they try to move forward as they deal with the incessant crash and whine.
I think when you play KO, you don't do banks like that off the floor. You just throw high always. Fuck it, always high. Because no one's going to see him. They might see him on the ground.
Finally, a clean.
Yeah, because it's so small, right?
Fnatic.
Yeah, just fucking toss it high every time.
And you can see, I mean, the light armor strat still being invested.
I think the neon wall blocked it that
time,
though.
Round after round. They still have staying power.
Well, yeah, but if it's high,
yeah,
it's still like it's just a safe bet.
But
always
every
toss it
single
high
one
if
of these
you can.
rounds, Xset has to not let up off the gas.
And oddly enough, it almost feels like Fnatic have to let off the gas.
Treat it like
right?
CS,
Like, think about this round in relation to all the other ones. It was Alpha go. Alpha go fast. Yeah. This time it was a bit more cautious, and yes, they were trying to deal with Def's ult, but it was a bit more metered, and perhaps so instead he does win the race for this composition.
Yeah.
Because the truth is, go fast hasn't worked.
2 on the board now. I do think there was an element there of Xset. You know, the Bogdan's Law that occurred, a bunch of different things where Cryo's peeking with the Vandal instead. They gave up their main advantage, right?
Yeah. And Zekken was very weak. Yeah.
They're going to push
Boaster saving money with the light armor.
Idea here from Boaster, calling this B push once again.
This might be a little different from Xset though. Look at Zekken. He's far up with Cryo, and they want to challenge aggressively. They want to deny the space. And this time the duel goes in favor of Alphier.
It really has been Cryo leading the charge instead of Zekken, and that hasn't been the case in the group stage. Zekken was the guy who was leading the charge, actually had the highest kills per round in this tournament so far. And Alphier is actually doing good against him. The battle of the two 17-year-olds.
Holy,
going well for the Turk. What a shot from Def.
Big ult. 3.
Huge info, yeah. 4, I think.
Is it 4? It could be.
Once again, looking for any semblance of sunshine and an otherwise brutal half.
It feels like every time they push these sites, it's a cacophony of utility. And this time, their information goes silent once again.
Careful here.
See the pings through Xset still healthy here. They still have Cryo with the operator. Hasn't taken a lick of damage yet. And that's normally, yeah, that's normally the cue. It's seldom a blow.
Oh, that was too easy for Cryo. Look, he's not over peeking either. Wait, they're not over peeking. This is not like us. What the fuck are we watching? Usually one guy peeks at a time. They peek together.
Right now,
oh my god, we're evolving.
Where's the follow-up utility there for Alphier, right? Because so often he's going in ultimately dry. Yes, he's going through his fast lane. But there's no flash.
Just rename lower bracket to EU bracket. Just rename it, dude. No?
Both went off at the same time.
It's just not all the way thought out, and wow.
It did
We're
so well,
at an 8-2 scoreline.
Damn.
And Fnatic is using their second timeout. Only 2 in regulation.
Think they're talking about the next map already?
To calm the nerves here.
Both teams, really.
Yeah, imagine.
Man, they look good on it. While, as we've been saying, Fnatic have really had no answers to the defenses of Xset. You mentioned how well the North American representatives are using their utility to stifle all of what Fnatic want to do, and man, it's just kept them in fits. A 16-3 performance out of Cryo so far. We're not even at halftime.
Love to the Turkish teams, the Turkish orgs out here. Obviously. Thank goodness we have Alpha here at least for them to support.
You wonder, burning that second time out in the first half, what the conversations, what the comms are like for Mini.
Arms feel like
as he tries
rock.
to gather his team and settle the situation. Not a single member on the side of Fnatic positive.
Thank you, Addy.
That's hurting. For sure. Dirk as well. I mean, we've seen him have success a little bit against Cryo, but for the most part, he's not able to find anything on these attack sides.
This was a really cool idea off the flash from Mystic to try to get Alphier some space to challenge and dart with Durka, but again, nothing there. And now Cryo can reassess on the angle.
Dude, again, the read from Def. Look, they're stacked mostly over towards A, just playing full retake, but they don't even have the trade.
They're in the right spots, dude.
BCJ was so good.
And now they have 2 playing alley.
Play last.
Yeah, SFPX,
Yeah.
a monster he was.
And he's in a position to deliver for Xset yet again.
Oh, oh no, he got overwhelmed. Big save.
Alfear is going to get traded back out. It's a 4v4 here. The spike just now making its way into Art. You see Xset rotating through spawn.
Oh.
This taunt not going to be too impactful here with the smoke going down.
And
There's 4 here.
They're just yank the rotations back from Xset towards A. And that's exactly where Fnatic are headed. Yeah, they've found some space to work with. They've worked their way forward. And they're going to manage to get the spike down the Prowler to try to find a little bit of something. But nothing doing yet. No ultimates on side of Xset either.
Got a good setup here. Mystic still has his flash. Double swing here with Enzo.
Oh, Aaron finds gorgeous timing. Yeah, Enzo trades him out, but Dirk is done. Def now starting to work his way forward. Finds one onto Mystic. As Enzo still huddled back.
Got to save time here for Boaster on the Art flank.
Are they expecting him? Yeah,
how
they
the
are.
fuck?
It's Cryo with the you mentioned the flank, and that finds nothing either. Xset can do no wrong right now.
We might have an EU elimination game, right? Is that what I'm seeing? Or thinking?
I think it's gotta be. I haven't looked at it, but it's gotta be,
They've
right?
downloaded the playbook from Fnatic.
Oh yeah, it's Liquid
And it
versus
doesn't
Loser.
look very long.
They're taking out their own people.
Def is having himself a masterclass performance right now. And that's, again, one of those performances you may not see it on the stats, right? That doesn't
He's
reflect
looking
there,
like
but
the
the way
weakest
he's reading
region.
Fnatic right now is gorgeous.
Actually,
I don't want to say it.
What the fuck?
Usually NA.
Which he has
That's
that
the funny
ultimate
part.
online. Cryo's his too. Last round of the half.
Boaster with his Cosmic Divide. Usually you want to end up towards B because it just gives you so much value in getting that spike down and playing for the post plant. But Xset's been comfortable with
Wow,
it.
17 and 3. Damn.
Again, Trailblazer used to get them in the position. Cryo almost used that angle
He almost hit the shot too.
to cut off Dirk's hair.
Dirk has got no hair.
Because he's bald, I get it.
No, I didn't mean to do that.
I hope that you're using his ult, using his wall, using his relay bolts, and everything else at his disposal. And the truth is, yeah, they've gotten into long, but only halfway there.
You laughed at my joke?
Oh, a fake thrown from Boaster.
And do they bite?
They don't have information on the other side of this wall, so Second is getting there.
And it's just Second. Cryo falls. Jerka finding space.
He's the push down alley, and Def is here alone.
And does Def dare challenge? Does Def dare peek? Alpha this time finding a different approach. And the shots were a little messy at first, but they land onto the leader from Xset. Enzo getting spiked down. 2v4 here in favor of Fnatic. As they have finally been able to convert some traction into action, into an advantage here in this 12th round, and it's just gone from bad to worse for Xset.
Oh no.
Is it better to acknowledge that it's real or act like it's not?
Durka with 3.
Acknowledge that it's real for sure.
Xset might have taken the energy out of this room, but Fnatic
Yeah, wouldn't that mean they lost?
needs to find a way to challenge the to channel the passion of this home crowd advantage, because it's a long way back. Down 9-3.
My God, how am I gonna eat this?
What a shot from Durka.
And Cryo wanted that pixel peek too.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. A little pop off too.
Yeah, he's angry.
Again, the 9-3 half in favor of Xset. Fnatic have tried to make something work, and they've just run into a wall time and time again. Let's throw it down to the desk, see what they think. Chrissy?
It's been a massive first half for Xset. Looking a little shaky so far from Fnatic, but is there cause for concern just yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're saying yes.
Why did I get jalapenos?
I mean, part of the reason
What am I
you should
doing?
be concerned is because Cryo is just cool, calm, and collected under pressure. This guy seems just unaffected by the global stage, unaffected by the crowd as well that's out here cheering against his team.
Fuck.
He's putting up absolute monster numbers currently, and you can see the crowd was all ears, right? All ears whatsoever, but every single time Xset had a pivotal round in the bonus
Can't
round,
handle the heat, little
round
bro.
5
No.
retake as well. Xset are not letting it affect them at all. These guys are playing like they're, you know, like they're playing out of their kitchen in Austin. You know, like we were watching from these guys that are playing in the online tournaments.
And it's just with every single round victory going through for the side of Xset, it's a silenced audience.
Yeah.
They're doing their damnedest to try to really encourage the Fnatic players to find some victories. They did manage to scrape by 3, but I mean, look rock and roll Adam Driver's just chilling. Like he is just chilling out behind the desk. He's like, I don't even need to do anything because Cryo is taking over the game. This guy, we just watched Ye put on an absolute clinic in that last map in our first series of the day, and Cryo is looking to replicate it. 17-4.
I think he's looking to do more than replicate it. I'm wondering, is his back hurting from carrying Xset just through that first half?
He can't help but smile. He knows he's fucking them.
He's prepared to carry him for 3
knows?
maps if he needs to.
Absolute field day performance from him, though. And a big part of it is that, Fnatic, I think, of getting a little bit, overheat moments here and there, not really clearing off those corners, being a bit, at times scared, I think, as well, playing in this matchup. You got to play with that confidence that we know that Fnatic have.
Absolutely. Well, let's get this second half underway. Let's see if Fnatic can pull something out in this second half. Otherwise, we're on to map 2. Doug, Vala, take it away.
Thank you so much, Chrissy. There's concern across the venue as the bag of tricks for Fnatic is just very shallow. Right, like they weren't able to find any traction in the first half. Maybe they do something here, but where does it go?
Yeah, I do think that when we watched that first series for Fnatic on Pearl, they had a lot more on defense, right? They were a lot more aggressive with their stars, and you might see it right off the bat here for Fnatic. Alphair, Boaster, they're all posted up at A.
Yeah, I can't tell who the other one is either. Mystic?
Yeah, it has to be Mystic.
Thank you.
It's a full battle.
Yes, it is, and the battle goes in favor of Fnatic as Mystic gets the first.
That's the type of thing they're going to have to utilize to their advantage. Leverage that aggressiveness that they can throw out at any point.
Well,
keep def guessing.
Well, and the thing is, it funnels them into Durka, right? Which is a brutal place to be in. Those 2 headhunter shots going a bit wide. The spam through, he still has the safety of his rendezvous, and it feels like we've seen this before. The fast lane, Durka has to give the space up. His backside is lost. His B is lost.
They've got the flank. Oh, Cryo with the flank!
Oh, the timing!
No!
Oh, and it's devastating. A 9-3 half already. And it seems to be getting worse. Oh yeah, Fnatic can find no answers. Perhaps the answer's Durka. Oh, and Zekin on the swing. Durka with the kill.
Oh!
Second, he gets it. 3 on the round for him, and Aaron extinguishes the fire.
I could love you.
No, it's a 1v1. Astra v Astra. Aaron on the swing. Boaster on the tap. He's going to get it to half. And he swings. The second there. Aaron challenged.
You use the crowd here.
Does he take the
for
challenge?
sure?
Does he take the call? Boaster gets it. A couple shots.
I think they didn't even check it.
As Fnatic get the pistol.
Bro, Durka, holy fuck.
Yeah, that's
Saves
nice.
the snowball.
That's the same shit
From
Cryo
happening.
did
Saves
on
the
the first
avalanche. From
pistol. In a different
Xset.
spot.
Maybe the curse is real.
I think it is. 100% it is.
Boaster
You
and
should accept
Durka
that
with
it
the
is.
2v4.
GG then.
I thought for
No,
sure
not
he
like
was gonna
that
get the
though. Like
second.
you got to accept that it
Or the
is,
first,
so that you
excuse me,
don't
the
like
second incredulous.
let it win. You know?
Just disgusting.
Yeah.
He was
Okay.
neutralized in this one.
Yeah.
Immediately already forced to rotate at the
Got a
beginning of the
counter
round.
curse it.
Put off sight for them to plant.
Heavy pressure again towards A, and there are full Stingers, there are full Spectres on the side of Xset.
Full force.
I mean, they had 4 kills, they got the spike down, so sure.
We did see these executes be very strong for them against FPX. Flash set up into Art. What a fast lane out from Zekin over top of the wall.
And that's who you're expecting to find some value for Xset on the attacking side, as Cryo has to cover the flank and make sure there's no one coming around. Def has already fallen, Mystic on a cheeky little angle, and he gets 2. I mean, the spike is forward, but Aaron's in no man's land. He's got way too much to deal with. And it's a prime gaming flawless for Fnatic.
Curse.
The beginnings of something here for Fnatic. And Xset's gonna force Stingers again. This one's more of a light buy, not a full investment. Fnatic will have to deal with it again. They did a great job this time. They knew Xset want to dive those smokes, want to get up close. And they handled it beautifully. This time the approach from Xset's going to be on the other side of the map. Maybe to push in this double door. Maybe to head off towards Alphair and Enzo.
Eric's so quiet.
Knife to make sure that Dirk
Bruh,
is not
they
playing
won 2
aggressive.
rounds.
No, he's further back sight.
Got a little damage on Cryo there.
Gratuitous spam through the smoke goes in his
The
favor.
gifter is Justin.
They don't have to be as thought through on this takeover towards B at the moment, given that Durka doesn't have that op online yet. But as soon as he does, you're going to need to see the same sort of dedication to clearing out all the different angles that we saw from Fnatic on the first half.
Did they clear it out? Yeah, they did.
Oh,
That
I was
one
about to
wall
gift
bang
him
with the
actually.
Sheriff clears out the alarm bot that was there, that was providing
3
cover.
months. Damn, Justin, you're eating good
Because of that, they
tonight.
have to
Well,
drop the Prowler,
we
and
are
they have
eating
to
good
get off the
tonight.
swing to check Link.
He's re-cleared it now. Turkey gets the kill on the Cryo on the other side of the map too.
Remember, this was just 2 Spectres on the side of Xset. Enzo, the front line, as he takes a step back, retreats to the
Thank you,
safety of the
Dexterity.
smoke, and allows safe passage, at least for now. Second putting up a wall of his own, and they haven't cleared a mistake. He's still on the other side. He's still in a main, and he's still playing into smoke, and there's nobody looking his way. Mystic has a chance to get so much.
They forced a round previous.
Yeah, they
Another
forced-
game
yeah.
flawless back-to-back for Fnatic as the crowd erupts yet again.
They got a little too excited.
They're absolutely not done. Already cutting the lead.
Oh, I see a 1-inch
in
crowd
half.
playing side, I swear.
Right in half. Only 3 rounds in. And Mystic starting to turn up as well, just like he did in their qualifying match against 100 Thieves to make it out of groups.
And what an outrageous performance he had then, man.
Xset invested quite a bit in those first 3 rounds after losing the pistol. So here's the first real attempt, and Fnatic full strength, all rifles, but Dirk is gone right away. They're doing a lot over towards the other side of the map though, Fnatic, so they might not necessarily be fully lost after this one. Look at the approach, Def.
Triple B.
Sticky situation, they've got the trademark here. They're watching.
So
They're
ready.
watching it.
I mean, they've read them.
What?
Again, but goes to
The
the
double.
two.
Phantom diff.
Actually,
Unlikely hero for Fnatic in that moment.
Is
and
Enzo
Enzo's
gonna be able to
here.
creep
I don't know if
into
they're
it?
going to be ready for
Good
it.
spot here at dugout.
This is kind of running in, it
Looks like
looks
he's
like.
going to. He's full committed. Boaster cannot help him. He has 1 star. Will he give it to him?
The Cosmic Divide invested too.
Big wall.
And he's actually choosing Enzo is to play on
He
the
might be
other
able to-
side of it.
Wait.
Smoke into it.
Sees the swing, and he
Wow.
gets one, but Cryo on the trade.
Surely you don't see.
I thought, yeah, I
You
thought
just
this,
Boaster's
yeah.
to
run
get
out.
them to this
I thought so
point.
too.
Walk
There's a
out.
smoke
Across the
there,
finish line.
right?
Can he push them past?
Smoke
to a
almost
7th
helped
round.
him.
Boaster with 70 HP, and
I think the smoke did help
Cryo,
him,
the
yeah.
hero in the first half for Xset, does it again.
A 19-year-old with another 1v1.
Crowd clutch.
He is delivering for Xset right now.
It's so easy.
And the first sign of momentum in this second half for Fnatic.
Ooh.
Oh, they went for the aggressive push, the gamble. Death was so ready for it.
Cryo's cold, baby. I mean, barely a smirk. Four-round lead here for Xset as they try to preserve control of this first map.
And they were firmly in control, Doug. 9-3 half.
Yeah, they've certainly let the grip slip for just a moment.
Another lineup here for Death, going in towards the alley. All the way down B long. That's going to land for Dirk. Not close enough, though. He still has the angle up on top of this billboard.
On the smoke to cover. Durka once again spotted Neon through. Oh, second challenges! A bold peek from the youngster. Now Xset resorting to plan B, resorting to find some space across the middle of the map.
Resorting to Cryo leading the way through Art. There's nobody here for him to find a pick, though.
No reaction?
And
I fell asleep,
Boaster's
honestly.
going to maintain control of A main.
The trademark keeping him back for now, as he stands just on the other side of the utility.
They're looking for the trip.
Check in on
there.
me.
That's good.
Check in on me. My eyes are open.
With that control in A main.
It's a
Are they
decent
going
trip
to go
spot
through the
for
pains
sure.
of clearing back
For Fnatic?
where they need the space for
they
post
went.
plant?
They did the typical
Mystic
take
on
to
top
try to
of the
like
box.
break the trip, and then
Yeah.
they're like,
Mystic was
no
in the
trip,
smoke
I guess.
previously,
Hidden.
He's able to clean up Cryo
That's good.
and push forward.
The bad thing is you can easily smoke it though, I guess, right?
Yeah, but that's only if you're taking it, right? Most people, they take it to break the trip. They don't see the trip there. They don't think it's there.
Yeah.
The only time you actually smoke that is if you're taking it and doing some fast split or something. But not many people seem to do that.
For him to work.
BCJ has to find value here again. And Aaron does to 39 HP. He tried to get aggressive into the smoke, not able to do it. Aaron
has a suck,
still healthy, still with some utility to work with. The gravity wall to pull Boaster off. Looking for their challenge, looking for the swing. There's nobody holding the angle.
It's secret.
He might be able to slip his way through, but Aaron's not able to land the shots. Mystic with 4 and Boaster with the defuse.
Tough. I'm worried.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a close one for sure.
The mid-round there for Xset falls apart. Fnatic keep it within 3. This one's going to be important. Mystic was such a good angle on top of that box. Top of the default site box.
Enemy remaining.
And he went so massive.
Showing glimpses of one of the performances that got them to this point.
Now they're hype.
They might need to squeak around by like taking a main like this, leaving a lurk, going back B, pushing them off B, hitting B.
And again, it's a bunch
lurk
of
walks out, like I don't know.
Yeah.
Something like that. I don't know.
Look how careful Def is with that same push that we saw.
They haven't gone long B that much, have they?
Over
like
the B side of the map.
Back in the beginning.
Just watching it, making sure there's nobody flanking early. Now we've got about 20 seconds.
That same
last round they tried.
They tried. Yeah,
nice
hard.
early and then just got off.
So
hit Alpha in
hard,
Cubby.
right?
So they know Alpha's not on this side of the map.
Yeah.
That may make them a lot more cautious here, given Durka isn't the guy to be spotted.
But again, that knife hasn't hit him at all, so maybe, I don't know. You're getting into the mental gymnastics of it all. And Mystic forgoes the gymnastics and continues to frag.
They actually did ult here, so Def is back up.
Got up and died.
Back down.
BCJ with 2 HP.
Phantom spam.
They've gotten the spike down. Now they have the Nightfall to work with. You've got Cryo, who's going to be on the flank. Can he get the timing just right? Ezekin with nowhere to go. Has to challenge, has to swing, and Durka drops him. Now Cryo again on the flank that we mentioned.
What a seize.
Yeah, but...
Yeah, what a seize, actually. Oh my god.
BCJ overheated. Try challenging the angle, and Cryo's not able to land the shots.
Shit
and
anymore.
comes through as Fnatic drop the lead to 2.
When it was 6,
better
now
this
it's
way.
2. And that one, a
the
lot of
curse
ults
is
invested.
real.
It's so
And they make
you
it
can't
a prime
acknowledge it,
gaming
man. If you
flawless.
acknowledge it, that means you know it's
All
real.
5 players.
You have to act like it's not there.
You
Yeah.
have- no, you have to
And that was
acknowledge
even
it.
harder
But if
because
you
they took
acknowledge it, that
down
means you're
twice.
agreeing on that it's a real thing.
Gets the kill easily.
If you ignore it, then you just assume there's nothing that out there like that.
And the crowd is clearly right back up.
No.
They've woken
You're
up
saying it works
since
more
I'm saying
effectively if you ignore
first
it?
half. So
Yeah, I'm saying you play like you're gonna
Accordingly.
lose every round. You know what I'm saying?
Time it's actually Xset calling a timeout late in the second half, trying to preserve a 2-round lead. You mentioned the crowd having awoken. You mentioned Fnatic having awoken. I mean, just listen to him.
Only 2 rounds right now.
NA, why so quiet? Because we're choking. What do you mean, why?
And remember, this timeout here for Xset that's been forced out is a chance for Fnatic to get Mini talking to them. They already used both of their timeouts in that first half because of how bad that lead was getting. So they've got to take that time wisely themselves. Xset really hasn't felt like they've had many gun rounds so far. And that's a problem given how fast that lead has shrunk.
Yeah.
This is only going to be their second true gun round.
I'm crashing. They're choking.
And even then, it's Ezekin likely having used his ult.
Yeah, he's got to. Only invested a sheriff here.
Yeah. You've got to hit the timing just right. Durka once again not playing up. That knife confirming he's not taking the aggressive angle, but he's still around. And look at the aggression from Fnatic across the middle of the map.
You're not crashies, little bro.
Smoke up top mid too. They're easily able to rotate through the flank or alley.
Here goes Ezekin has to find
not even one.
As well.
Durka's all the way off site.
There's nobody home.
They knew we would take the site. I don't feel like they walked into a trap.
For his team, out of Zekin, but it's
not coming. It's such a hard site to hold.
Second still with the
They have Astro Wall, right?
He's gonna have to go soon.
So like they can easily wall the bomb off.
To the Sheriff.
It might be pushing alley actually. They're posturing for it.
Oh, they're gonna have to deal with Cosmic Divide, and they're gonna have to deal with Alpha Year's Wall. And how do you deal with it?
Oh my God, this is my spot.
CJ does.
Look at the flank coming too. Cryo has to deal
Damn,
with.
his fingers ran out.
Mystic on the flank.
The turn.
The flash, the turn, and the shots are
What a
gorgeous.
fucking fight.
As Aaron's not able to find the same success, Boaster once again finds himself in a 1v1, 1v2, excuse me, a clutch situation.
Right through.
BCJ on the peak.
That retake
Damn.
so slow for Fnatic to come back. Durka gave up so much space that again, he has to slow walk it all the way through. He was by himself. There's 3 members of Fnatic in alley. 1 member flanking and Durka in spawn. Took way too long.
1 enemy remaining.
There's no pressure for Cryo to have to retreat and try to help his teammates on site. He could just completely deal with the flank alone.
And did he ever?
They're kind of doing what you said, pushing back B. Oh no, you wanted them to take B, leave someone there, go A.
Push him forward.
Take A main like they normally do, but I guess it's kind of works.
Cryo did the fence right here.
Then have the guy lurk out A.
Yeah.
Surely understanding that the window.
Oh, they didn't expect that.
No, Zekin walks into it and Durka drops him. Gets
Chamber's
away.
so fucking insane.
The TP, right? You take a massive risk.
And the push from Fnatic that's gaining information and art just happened. Cryo with the chance to punish it, but he doesn't. Here's the wall
Boaster's
out.
still hanging out.
Should try to get the plant, but there's a lot actually committed to stop it. BCJ just gonna go straight in. Plant super, super deep.
Yeah, Crowd's gotta run. Crowd's gotta run.
Okay, this
You have to run.
Far away.
This is so fucked. They're gonna retake so fast. Cryo's gonna be out of
They need to. We gotta kill. They need to kill.
He's gonna have to get on his horse. He's gonna have to move. That's exactly what he's doing.
It's fine. They only tapped it. They're off.
For Cryo to spam through that box in heaven. Plus the long plan.
The problem is you have to keep spraying as if they're like on it.
Yeah, they haven't even halved it. Cryo's is here now.
Oh my God, he's actually gonna make it.
Flank, but Durka with 3. There's Cryo on the flank.
No!
Cryo gets 2, not able to land the 3rd.
He needed a 3rd.
Aaron outnumbered.
Oh my God! What was that?
I love how he never stopped.
Xset gets to 12.
What was that?
There's just no way. Aaron pulls that off.
The stars are really aligning, huh?
Like he was gonna fumble those shots for sure.
I thought he was fucked. I didn't expect him to go back out with ADS like that, you know?
The setup was perfect for Xset.
Like,
I thought
he came out right away.
Remember, Durka got that early kill on the second.
Yeah, it would have been it.
And they put themselves
Hard
up
to
on
do,
match
but
point.
it would have been sick if he hid. Because they have to worry about him the whole time.
But Fnatic have put themselves in a position
Also,
to
you can
still make
spam
this
through that
doable.
whole
It's
entire
only 4
back thing
rounds.
where Aaron's
Till
at. You could probably
overtime.
spam them like on the bomb through
Oh,
that
yeah.
whole, like, screen thing.
Yeah, you risk getting spammed back though. I feel like it's almost easier. You could probably jump spot too from back there, right? Jump spot bomb, see if they're on it.
Waiting on the other side.
Yeah, probably.
Maybe, yeah, because they might be able to talk.
Gives the space up.
I don't know, though.
They're gonna hold this angle. Oh, they had no idea Cryo was there.
It might be,
Cryo is free.
And they already took control.
Did I use
fully
that right?
Mid. Look at Zekin's
Cryo
position.
is
He's
free?
inside of sewers. He's under the waterfall.
Oh, I see. Not bad.
They're standing right next to each
I don't
other.
know.
They've walked
Wait.
right by each other.
Cryo
They
is
have
free.
no idea that they have passed right by each other. Like
Oh,
ships in the night. Cryo
shit.
missing
This
the
is how they
shots.
bring it back?
Now Durka wise to what's behind him.
Up,
You
up,
see
up.
yeah, you see the rotation starting to come back, and they deal with him.
48
Bro,
seconds, all the time in the world to pivot right now.
Are they like the
Fnatic
best
had
team
a
on
chance
this
to
map?
really
or-
Their
close
mid-round
this
looks
round
good,
out,
right?
just like
Yeah, it's good.
Mystic and Enzo. Mystic, probably the most clutch member of Fnatic so far in this tournament. Enzo, the most.
Well, no, Cryo is
at
free. It would be
Copenhagen.
you talking shit to Cryo, you know?
2 versus 3 to save the game.
Dude,
Oh, and the gamble.
whoever came up with that
They're slow. They didn't
fucking
go
should
through
be
alleys, so
fired,
this
man.
is taking a lot more time.
That's like saying someone's cold and that's a good thing.
Mystic and Enzo, you mentioned their clutch
Wait,
history. They find
I don't
themselves
know.
on
I
the
don't
head
know
of
the analogy,
Xset.
but all I know is Cryo is free.
Backside,
That
they've
still
gotten
applies.
into heaven.
EU Cryo is
The
free.
timing's right. It's gonna be gorgeous.
Oh, never mind. It's not free. It's not free.
Mystic has gotten into a 1v1 here. It's just spam. It's just there.
Aaron with the
Aaron
two
is
huge clutches.
Better!
Holy
The
fuck.
curses are